I am the one whose name is never to be spoken. Little Harry, little Harry, little Harry, little Harry, never spoken, never spoken. I am the one whose name is never to be spoken. Little Harry, little Harry, little Harry, little Harry, never spoken, never spoken.
This tutorial requires an intermediate skill level. It takes about 30 minutes to prepare the prosthetics and about 1.5 hours to apply and paint everything. If you're not rushing it, you're gonna need a ball cap, liquid latex, flour, and a bunch of colors. Also skin adhesive if you want to. For best results, we recommend using a face cast. If you don't have a face cast, we have a tutorial on how to do that. Just click on the screen. Let's begin. So let's mix up some latex and flour to get the pasty little texture. There we have it. Smear it on there and start building your Voldemort vase. Beginning with a rough outline of the shapes. When the rough outline is there, we take regular latex, just like that, dip our fingers in it and start shaping the face. The nose part is a lot to this character, so take your time. The inner parts of the eyes is an integral part as well, so the more you work it, the smoother it gets. Also depends on how well you have mixed the flour and the latex. He usually has this sad, concerned look about him, and we need to achieve that by working on the brows. Like that, and they also need to be hanging down over the eyes a little bit. So as soon as we're done here, we flip it over and make sure they are pushed down a little bit, so they sort of hang over the eyes. And these ridges along the base of the nose, they are very important as well, so make sure you get them in there. Work them in there with your fingers and latex. And then we need to make him look even more concerned and angry and sort of sad at the same time. Push down the center part there of the brows and keep working on it. Beginning to look just about right. We continue with the end of a brush to create the little nostrils. And again, dip our fingertips in latex to achieve a smoother surface. And since it's a lot of latex paste, we suggest you leave this to dry over the night. And by then it should look something like this. We go over it with powder or flour like we do. And then we gently peel it off. And when it's all off, you can cut out the eyes, make little holes for your nostrils. Then it's time to put it on. And the shout goes to Quinn FX. Look at his awesome creations. You have to go check them out. They're gory, they're colorful, they're nasty. Tell him we said hi. So Ellie braids her hair, throws it down the back. And then applies Vaseline to the hairline to make sure it doesn't stick in the latex later on. Put the ball cap on. Look weird. Make a little cutout for the ear and apply with latex. You can also apply with skin adhesive. Ellie's skin though doesn't play well with skin adhesive, so we do it with latex. Some final touching up on on the prosthetic piece. Then we apply latex inside the edge of the mask and apply it. And of course, you can use skin adhesive as well. Make sure you push it on there properly to make sure it sits. Ta-da! Yay! Alright. Some extra latex there. And then we go over all the edges with another coat of latex. Use the blow dryer to dry it up and then mix another batch of latex paste. And when you got the right texture, you go over the edges again, and this time we will slowly fade out the edge of the mask so it becomes invisible. Again, with the regular latex on the fingertip, we can smooth the surface out. Some powder when it's dry, and head on to the paint job. We mix a water-based color, skin tone, and white. When it's all mixed and nice, we add a little black. And this gray mix will serve as our foundation. So we cover the whole head, the whole face, the whole everything. Blow dry it and go over it one more time. Dry it again, and we continue with white. Pretty much the whole face needs this whiter, brighter tone as well. Then we seal it with a layer of latex. We dry it up, and then we can begin with some detail work on the coloring. So, skin tone first. Letting some of the white shine through. Then it's time for shading, and we do that in a blue color. And Ellie is sitting by the mirror. In Swedish is Ellie sitter vid spegeln. And heading for a brown tone, it should be a little more maroonish than the one we've got here, but we actually misplaced that color. Couldn't find it when we recorded. So this would have to do. Yeah, get those brows. It's beginning to look pretty cool now. Need a little bit of highlight. Let's get that on there. Perfect, and then some detail shading. And then we paint on the blue blood vessels, just like that, on the head. And as you see, we haven't painted the back of the head. We rarely do because it's only gonna be used for a photo shoot straight ahead, so we rarely paint the back of the head. Get those blood vessels on there. Apply that grayish, bluish color. Adjust your shirt. Tiny tweak on the details, and you are ready! If you like this tutorial, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to be first when stuff happens on this channel. Show the world you're a true LMX fan and Zombitch by clicking Ellie and get yourself some awesome clothes from the Zombitch store. Check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, and everywhere else. And check out these awesome movie-related makeup tutorials. See you next time. Love you.